Welcome to this month's newsletter overview, a podcast that brings you stories of transformation and prayer from around the world through the work of Every Home for Christ. Welcome, dear friends, to Every Home, Everywhere, the podcast where we share powerful stories of transformation, celebrate faith in action, and explore how the gospel is reaching hearts across the globe, one home at a time. I'm Greg Bondar, Managing Director of Every Home for Christ Australia and New Zealand, and it's a blessing to be with you today. A new chapter begins. I'm deeply honoured to have stepped into the role of Executive Director following the faithful leadership of Eric Leach. Eric and Lorraine have served Every Home for Christ for 47 incredible years. Their legacy is one of unwavering commitment, humility, and love for the gospel. Over the past few months, I've worked closely with Eric and Lorraine to ensure a smooth transition. I ask for your prayers as I take on this calling, to lift EHC to even greater heights in our mission to bring the good news of Jesus Christ to everyone and everywhere. Let's remember Isaiah 40:31. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. That's the spirit we carry with us in this ministry: hope, renewal, and soaring faith. Faith in Brazil, stories of transformation. Now, let's turn our eyes to Brazil. What's happening there is nothing short of a spiritual awakening. EHC Brazil is growing rapidly thanks to the dedication of 28 regional coordinators and over 140 field evangelists. One shining example is the Ephraim ministry led by Pastor Samuel. Since partnering with EHC in 2021, they've baptized over 100 people, with 38 more this year alone, many through the powerful study booklet, The Good News According to John. In places like Okara and Korkaya, the gospel is breathing new life into entire communities. Churches that once met under trees now have thriving congregations. Leaders are moved to tears by the transformation they're witnessing, all thanks to your prayers and support. We also hear from Kaylian, a sister in Christ from Sierra, who struggled for years to reach her family. She began using EHC's simple but powerful resources and watched hearts soften, leading to salvations that brought tears and joy. This is the gospel in action, friends. Building relationships, restoring hope, and making disciples. A celebration of legacy. On May 4th, we gathered at the Wesley Conference Centre to celebrate Eric and Lorraine Leach. It was a day of tears, laughter, and tremendous gratitude. Voices from Australia, New Zealand, the US, and Asia Pacific came together to honour them. We heard from Tim Middlebrook, Alan Litt, Teepa Wawatai, and more, each reflecting on Eric and Lorraine's monumental contribution to the mission. As Reverend Alex Thomas said, "This is not an ending, but a new beginning." Eric and Lorraine leave behind a legacy that will continue to inspire and guide EHC for generations to come. Your church, your mission. And now, a heartfelt invitation. Would you like us to speak at your church? As part of our mission to mobilize believers, I've been visiting churches across Australia. Whether it's a sermon, ministry event, or outreach week, we're ready to partner with you to inspire and equip your congregation. Contact us at the EHC office or email us at ehc@everyhome.org.au. We'd love to join you in sharing the message that transforms lives. Global Snapshot and Prayer Focus EHC is truly a global family. Here's a snapshot of what's happening. In Serbia, we're nearing complete gospel coverage. In the Philippines, door-to-door outreach is transforming 7 provinces. In Spain, we're launching a new project called Beyond the Masks. In Guadalupe Island, a small but resilient community is being reached despite isolation. And in Creative Access Nations, our brothers and sisters face persecution, some even wearing tracking devices. Yet they continue to share Jesus with boldness. Let's lift them up in prayer. Pray for Tanner and Bethany Peak as they lead EHC globally. Pray for the Board of Directors in Australia and New Zealand. Pray for the spiritual revival sweeping across Brazil, the Middle East, Asia, and Africa. And finally, pray for our own faith to be strong, unwavering, and ready to answer God's call. Tools to stay connected. Before we close, I want to share a fantastic new resource, the World Prayer app. It's more than a tool. It's a global prayer hub. Get daily prayer guides, track prayer requests, and connect with believers worldwide. Download it now at worldprayerapp.com. And for those thinking about legacy, consider leaving a bequest to EHC. Your gift can carry the gospel beyond your lifetime and touch countless lives for eternity. Thank you for joining me on this episode of Every Home, Everywhere. We are witnessing miracles daily, from the beaches of Brazil to the mountains of Southeast Asia. But the work is far from done. Stay faithful. Stay prayerful.